Hey guys, I'm Everchosen, and today we're kicking off a brand new campaign, which is going to be a bit of a weird one. It's gotten a bit meta immediately. We're going to be playing as an Archaon, well, ostensibly an Archaon the Everchosen campaign. We're playing on the Old World mod, so we're playing on the much bigger map. And yeah, we're playing as Archaon, but only kind of, because this is technically a continuation of the Kislev campaign that we just finished, where we had a standout character called Oleg, who was called Oleg Grobi Nutter for a while because of his just amazing prowess at killing greenskins, but he eventually took down the Everchosen and won us the campaign, and in our headcanon, he took the mantle of Everchosen. So we're going to be playing as Oleg the Everchosen. It's an Oleg the Everchosen campaign. Everyone's been asking me, guys, when are you gonna have Oleg the Everchosen on the channel? Crazy that no one would do an Oleg campaign. Janet, come on. And so, yeah, guys, we're doing an Oleg the Everchosen campaign. It's going to be fun. So anyway, maximum active gifts +1 for gifts of Chaos Undivided. That's the thing. You know, we'll see that. Research rate up for each vassalized faction, which is very useful indeed. Diplomatic relations +10 with demons, warriors, beastmen, and Norska for each vassalized faction, and extra souls per turn for each vassalized faction. In other words, we want to vassalize a bunch of factions. The Lord effects, the Lord's army gains 3% weapon and missile strength per rank achieved, which is honestly really good, really powerful by the end of the campaign. Also, authority +1 for the Lord's army, all authority that is, which will give us like discounts and things, and 5% ward save for the Lord's army. It's like kind of gross, honestly. It's really powerful. Archaon is no joke. Sorry, Oleg is no joke. It's gonna be fun. Also, because the end times that we managed to stop from happening before, that was like, yeah, there's nothing, right? That was just Archaon, who's not the real bringer of the end times. Turns out it's Oleg all along. So we're going to turn on ultimate crisis mode, so everything kicks off. Alright, everything, and it'll show up quicker. We're still going to try and just do our normal objectives, but everything will be burning around us, and I think it'll be quite entertaining just to see the nonsense that ends up occurring while we're running around despoiling the map. So our main objectives for the short campaign victory is destroy Ursan revivalists, which is, you know, Boris, and to get rid of Tzarina Katarin's faction. I forget what it's called. Ice Court, I believe. But anyway, we need to get rid of those two factions for the short campaign victory, and it's just destroy every Empire province for the long campaign victory. I think it's doable. I think there's going to be a lot of anarchy. We really are going to be simulating the end of the world. It's going to be very fun, I reckon. Might be terrible, who knows? But either way, I want to have Oleg destroy the world. It's going to be fun. We're also doing very hard and very hard. I think it gives it the most immersive challenge. You know, legendary. I just think it's the most unimmersive pile of drivel. It's not for someone who wants to roleplay. It's for someone who wants to just like bash their head against the mechanics of the game. We're not about that. No. We're roleplaying as Oleg the Everchosen. So I like these settings, and I like all this. So yeah, a bit quicker timer for the scary stuff to show up. I am tempted to put on diplomacy, actually. You know what? No, it's all going to attack everyone. It's going to be great, okay? It's going to be completely mental. Let's do it.
It is time! We march south! Let the quivering fools know we come to tear down their nation, slay their kings, and ravage their mortal remains!
Alright, so how they play, in various ways, don't worry about it. Defeat an army belonging to the Nagelfarlings, where we can do that easily enough. We'll head over to Nagel Rock, it's going to be great. Already, I think this is just going to be here forever. I've got a few mods. I've finally turned off Confederation because I think it's stupid and I don't want to be fighting an Empire province only for it to get absorbed by the Reichland. I don't want to be fighting the Reichland for 12 years, okay? I want to just fight them all individually. If some of them get wiped out before we get there, who cares? You know, it's going to be fine. I want that variety. I want that silliness. Yeah, so I've done that. But also, I've done something else, which is, this is another mod. Usually you can't do this with, love it. Usually you can't do this with legendary lords. Usually you can't rename them, so I have to get a mod for that. Other than that, I've just got the 2 mods that are required to play the old world campaign map. Obviously, we're going to fight the first battle because it's tradition. Okay, so bit of story, right? A bit of story. Some silly plot contrivances because we're playing as as Oleg the Everchosen. The reason why the world is sort of back to normal, essentially, rather than mostly Kislev themed, I suppose, is because Oleg, the mighty champion of Kislev, him turning his back on everyone. Well, a lot of other Kislevites did the same at that point. A lot of Kislevites did the same. It's Oleg, savior of Kislev, Oleg Grobi Nutter, the one who defeated Grimgor like 47 times. He was, a masterful, masterful general. He was the greatest, alright? It was Oleg, So, with him gone, frankly, just the Kislev Empire just started crumbling. Nothing that could be done about it. It just couldn't hold anymore. So all of the territory gained in the north, well, loads of Kislevites just immediately turned to chaos. And that was obviously just terrible business. Alright, those hounds are having a bad day. Alright, let's charge you lot in. Ah, that went away. That's okay. Alright, now let's get Spirit Leech on this guy. Try and whittle him down a bit, yeah? Alright, Chaos Knights of Tzeentch have almost taken damage. Can't have that. Alright, let's bring you back over this way. Let's have you charge these Marauder Horsemen again. Our Hellstriders are taking some damage. Okay, let's pull you back this way. Let's get our Knights over here. God, it's very dark, isn't it? Very moody. So we do start with some Chaos Spawn of Nurgle, which I rather enjoy. Do enjoy that. Yeah, we've got a couple of different Chaos Warriors, but we do have these Chaos Warriors of Khorne with halberds, which are very nice. I really quite like these. Generally, the halberds don't have a huge amount of melee attack, but then these guys have got Frenzy because of the whole Khorne thing, so they're very good at hitting those big units. Those big enemies. Obviously, anti-large goes a long way, generally, but yeah, I do like the extra melee attack. Because certainly against, like, lords and things, yeah, the anti-large is great, but generally enemy lords have really high melee defense anyway, so, it's just nice to register those hits really, really reliably. Nice. So, let's have a look. Could try and get some more souls and favour. I don't think we really need the replenishment. Let's get let's do a sacrifice. It's sacrifice time. Okay, so I do wonder what script is broken. I really do. Could be whatever disables Confederation. So let's see. Can we bother to fight this one? Not really. Alright, that'll do. I'm going to occupy it. And this is our very first of whatever the heck they're called. What are they called again? I forgot what they're called. Is it going to tell me? Chaos Keep? Dark Fortress is the term, right? Dark Fortress. Basically, as the Warriors of Chaos, you can only take over the major... Well, actually, you can take over everything. But every major settlement... every major settlement has the actual ability to be built up properly, but all the other ones are just going to be little outposts that are a bit rubbish. You're better off leaving them to... the people that you're going to vassalize. So that's the plan. So we've got the Swords of Chaos immediately, which I love. I love that they do this. I think this is really charming. I really like the sort of dynamic Regiments of Renown that they've implemented recently, because it means that someone like Oleg the Everchosen can have the Swords of Chaos, because the Swords of Chaos are the Everchosen's, loyal followers, as you can see. So the fact they can get them straight out the gate, it makes a lot more sense. It makes a lot more sense. So let's level him up, shall we? Oleg, let's get you Root Marcher and Dominating Presence. And Prince Ograx. I feel like we should name him to someone who is who's with Oleg, but he only had the hags, didn't he? He only had those hags. I don't think they steered him in the right direction, those two hags. Now let's see. Let's get the court mound as well. I don't think we need any recruitment buildings. So gifted units, we'll be able to get these from various methods. There's a huge amount. This is basically how you get your demon units. And then there's Regiment Renown, and there's also upgrades. So we'll be able to upgrade our units to various other units. You can also give them different marks as well, which is quite fun. But you do need to get, technology for these. But for sort of upwards ranks, upward ranks, I guess, kind of, you need ranks to get them a higher rank of unit. For a higher tier of unit, it requires that you have some ranks first. So you get experience for a unit, it earns the right to be upgraded to something better. So there you go. So fun mechanics, I really enjoy it. We also have the Gifts of Chaos. For this one, I am going to get Raider's Raiment, because I want the extra melee attack for our Marauders, but mostly I want them to be gaining more experience. We will need to do this technology, though, which is the first one, so, we'll get there pretty quickly. But yeah, an extra casualty replenishment rate. It just keeps our Marauders in the fight, battle after battle, so they can level up and we can turn them into Chaos Warriors, which I appreciate. We can't fill this slot up yet. We need to wait a turn. I really like that this follows you, and if you click on it, it blinks. I think it's really fun. You can squash the flies. That just lights up. But, yeah, they had fun with this. Corns, bullhorns, Spitfire. It's just, yeah, I like it. It was fun. Completely unnecessary. I'm glad they did it. Right, okay, I think we're done for the turn. I think we've gone over how this game works. It's all good. Although, let's have a look. Victory conditions. So, yeah, the Ice Court, but also Ursun's Revivalists start really nearby. So we can get rid of Boris. We can get rid of Boris. As soon as Oleg Grobi Nutter fell to Chaos, suddenly the Greenskins got a lot more feisty. And that led to Boris having to head back into the north. He couldn't hold in the Darklands anymore. Okay, so we're going to head down here. I know from my quick few turns sort of test of this campaign that the Nagelfarlings have their capital down here. So if we can get rid of that, then, well, that'll be good news. Let's just put it that way. It'll be good news. This we do not need to fight again. We've got a channeling staff. That's lovely. I'm going to occupy it. Even though this is trash, like this is a load of rubbish, we don't need any of this stuff. It's crap. We don't need it. But we're going to take this over for now. For now. Now let's see. Devoted to Chaos, I think would be quite fun. Extra experience gain when you're fighting the Forces of Order. I would like to get that at some point, just because that feels on brand. And yeah, the extra experience. By the time we're fighting a lot of Forces of Order, we'll probably have most of our stuff pretty high level anyway, but I still want it to be on brand. Hearts of Iron's good for that vigor loss reduction. I think we want to go Chaos Vanguard though. All our non-demonic infantry units get extra melee attack and armor. So that just means better Chaos Warriors, chosen even. So let's just go with that. And for our exalted hero, Prince Ograx, let's get you Blade Master. Okay, that will do. Oh, and we can fill this up too. All of our undivided units cause fear, and extra experience gain for undivided units. We can't get that one yet. We haven't sacrificed enough souls yet. That's annoying. Shatterstone in sieges sounds good though. So maybe I'll do this one. Extra missile resistance for folks. Also sounds quite nice. Let's do that. Alright, we're going to get through our souls really quickly. Upkeep is 50. We need to do battles to keep this up. And we will get some from vassals as well. But not yet, obviously. Okay. Let's run right in. Hopefully in this new area we can do a bit more recruitment. We can. There's actually quite a lot of good stuff here. Ooh, that's exciting. Let's get some Forsaken. Let's get some Aspiring Champions. And then nothing else. Alright, you know what? Let's get rid of the Aspiring Champions for now. Let's get more Marauders. And in fact... Ooh, now I'm wondering, do I want the Forsaken? Ugh. Alright, I'm going to get Sparring Champions because they can encourage our front line, so we can keep our Marauders in the fight more. Alright, that feels more on brand. Because, yeah, I want this army to be fairly ordered. I don't really want, like, Forsaken and Chaos Spawn. Like, I don't want a lot of that sort of stuff. I really just want a big block of, like, Chaos Warriors and Chaos Knights in this army. Maybe a couple of Hell Cannons. I want it to almost, like, I don't know, kind of mimic... sort of like, I don't know, sort of mimic a sort of typical army, but be obviously much more heavy metal because it's Chaos, you know? That's what I want to do. Ideally, I'd have a whole army of, like, Chaos Cossars, where we have, like, ranged and melee, but that doesn't exist in, you know, it doesn't exist in the Chaos roster, so we have to make do. But anyway, you know, we'll get rid of the arrows, you know, we'll get rid of the bows and the guns, and replace it with more armor. I think that's fair enough. Okay, so their army left, which is actually perfect, because I'm just going to go ahead and vassalize them, and it means we'll have an army. A vassal will have an army. Again, I don't need to fight this one. So we got a Dawnstone, Occupy, and Vassalize. So we get this keep, which we unfortunately can't buy raid trophies for. God, our income's rubbish. But we got an extra unit experience gain, which is nice. Let the Marauders gather under the Dark Master's eternal gaze. And a Dawnstone. Thank you for that. We have our Chaos Steed for Prince Ograk, so we can get around a bit quicker. The Dread Steeds of Chaos are more than mere horses, but creatures tainted by demon blood, said to be the gifts from the Dark Gods themselves. Yeah, they're not actually horses, they just sort of choose to take the form of a horse. You know, it's Chaos is sort of, it's meant to be a kind of sick parody of humanity, you know? So why wouldn't their mount be a sick parody of a horse? You know, horses are already crazy. Like, their feet are hammers. It makes no sense. Now let's have a look. Yeah, I don't want to get any of the other stuff. We could get a Hell Cannon. I do like a Hell Cannon. I'm partial to a Hell Cannon. You know? I think they're quite fun. Oh, it's so tempting. Let's get a Hell Cannon. I know, I spent all my money. Doesn't matter. You know, as long as we have our army, we're good. Charioteers might be nice. Allows Chaos Chariots and Hellstriders. Warband upgrades. It could be fun. A couple chariots would be cool too, you know. Because it would mimic the Kislev sleds. Which I like. That allows us to get chosen, though we're probably not going to be able to get them for ages. That puts up allegiance and diplomacy with the stuff. I feel like we're going to get that stuff anyway. Unlocks hero recruitment and post-battle loot bonus effects for altar improvement buildings. Huh. Can't even think what that is. Construction time down for all buildings is cool though. Demonic Pact, maximum active gifts is nice. Not Imperial Authority, All Authority. Yeah, some good stuff. Some good stuff around. Souls gained from battle is something I want to get. So yeah, we'll go Dark Diplomacy. You know what, we're going to go this one. We're going to get ability to upgrade to Forsaken. Our other armies will benefit from that. And yeah, Terror for Chaos Spawn units is very cool. And then we can get Culling of the Weak for the extra souls gained. Also, Expendable for Marauder and Marauder Horsemen. That's pretty good. That is nice. Though I'm not sure who would... What other units would really care about them being killed? Because expendable units care when expendable units run away, but other units don't care if expendable units run away. That's the point of it. But I don't see, like, Chaos Warriors being like, oh no, the Marauders are running away. I'm going to run away. Like, they've got so much leadership already, it seems a bit... I don't know. Whatever. It's not really why we're getting that tech anyway. Okay, let's see. So these guys will like us. It might be worth trying to get rid of Oxyotl early. And then the Wormkins we can maybe try and vassalize. Over here there's also the Greyling. Oh, these are Beastmen. We may need to do something about them. You know, give them back to the Naglfarlings, because we don't really want Beastmen to have a Herdstone nearby, because it means they're going to try and, you know, wreck everything else, aren't they? Also, Boris is nearby. I don't know how quickly we want to go for Boris in the Forest of Knives. Thank God, the Sal, sorry, the Nagel Farlings. It's a snake. It looks like an S, so I keep thinking Sal. But anyway, they've got a lot going on. I'm not sure what direction to go in. I'm pretty sure these guys are going to be a problem. I think we get rid of Oxalotl early. All right, we're fighting for the old world. We can't have these, like, new world things showing up and being a problem. I reckon we get rid of these pests so we can focus on our real prey. All right, that, and Oxalotl is big on ambushing. You know, in a past life, Oleg the Everchosen was big on ambushing. He was very, very proud of his ability to ambush just about anyone. So the idea of Oxalotl showing up, no, we can't have that. We know that Chaos can't handle that sort of thing. You know, we know what tactics work against Chaos. Okay, the Nagelfarlings started an outpost. That will help us. Defensive drills. Wow. Thanks. That's awesome. We have instituted defensive training for this army's troops, teaching them to better anticipate incoming blows. All units now have improved melee defense capabilities. Extra 15 melee defense for 4 turns is revolting. I adore that. So we'll just move up and declare war when we're here. So here's Juan-Nuax. Juan-Nuax. I like him. He seems cool. Oh yes, this. I took it over. But let's get a trade agreement. Also, have that back. Yeah, I'm going to give you that back. We don't need it. It'll actually be much better in the hands of our vassals, because it's not going to get us any income or anything. But it will get them some income, you know, potentially more recruitment options, or whatever else. It makes them more powerful. Fine. And that's better for us. Because we get money from our vassals too. We have a look up here, we're getting 40 in tribute. They build a bunch of income buildings there, then, well, that'll be better than the 0 we were getting from that particular place, so that's good. And we got some money out of the deal, which means we can put up our income. So there you go. Look at me, I'm being all clever. Authority questioned. Oh no. Unruly vassals have risen to question your might. Should you put on a demonstration of strength or challenge them directly? We can get extra tribute from them or extra control faction-wide and leadership for all armies faction-wide. I think send in the enforcers, who we know are the 2 hags that we had before. Yeah, that's who it is. You don't want to mess with the hags. So a tithe of blood is being taken, along with some other compensation, of course. Let's do that. Let's send in the enforcers. Path to Glory unlocked for Prince Olgrax. I forgot about this. So we have, so yeah, he's got plenty of options. If we have a look at Path to Glory, you can actually give Marks of Chaos to your heroes. And you can unlock some additional little bonuses for doing various things. So that's fun. We'll, yeah, we'll try and get that stuff. Sadly, we probably won't get Survivor. I think the chances of us being in a battle with our main army and ever losing is pretty slim. You know, if that army loses, it'll probably be because the campaign is lost, so this is almost pointless. So that's a bit sad, but oh well. So here we have Chaos Gladiator, which will give us just a bunch of extra damaging opportunities. Stand or Die, which is really nice to buff our nearby units, but I think Chaos Strategist gives us that momentum, doesn't it? That extra casualty replenishment rate. So I think we're going to go with that, because remember, okay, we used to be Oleg. We are masters at strategy. We want people around us who are going to be able to do a N times better than the previous episode. So I'm going to go Chaos Strategist. It does make Prince Olgrax a little bit more boring, but frankly, he'll be entertaining enough, I'm sure. So, let's get rid of this jerk. The North Scourge Hold is about to be scourged, I suppose. Again, not enough to really worry about fighting. I was hoping the garrison would stay there so we could have a nice big battle, but just fighting a bunch of skinks really doesn't feel like it's worth our time, which is a pity, honestly. And we can't quite afford to bolster our income, but Prince Argrax, that's his 5th battle. Now this made me have a heart attack when I first saw it, when I was playing the test campaign. The Unbreakable boon. You should all know by now that I hate Unbreakable in campaign. It's so annoying. It just means stuff fights to the death, and then you end up having to replace it. I'm happy with things running away. It means they survived the battle. You know, I don't think I've ever had a battle hinge on the unbreakable trait. If that's the case, I'd rather just lose and I can just get on with my day instead of having to hinge on that, because it just wastes more time than you gain by having to re-recruit things. But luckily, he's not actually unbreakable. The trait is called unbreakable, but it doesn't give him unbreakable. It gives him hit points and armor. So thank God for that, you know? Oh, I don't know. Which god are we going to thank? Thank Khorne for that. Just a better fighter. So, Oleg the Everchosen. Chaos Vanguard, please. Thank you. Also, I absolutely adore that they've changed this. I mean, they've done this, they changed this a long time ago, of course, but he's got access to a bunch of different magic laws now. He used to just be a firecaster. And, you know, Burning Head we still have, which is amazing. Flaming Sword of Ruin's a really good buff. You know, Kindle Flame, every time you cast a spell is still really handy. But being able to have stuff like Purple Sun Azirius, you know, Spirit Leech. Just Searing Doom I really adore as well, you know. There's some really good stuff there. So I do like his new spell selection in Warhammer 3. It's fun. Okay, can we get... We can. We get more Marauders. Good. How are you guys doing? You're on rank 2. What rank do you have to be on? Rank 5, so it's going to take a little while longer. Alright, that guy ran away. Yeah, so we're going to have to go to Wormkin Lair, but they also have the Monolith of Hrothgar as well at the moment. So yeah, this is why we need to get rid of them. They are expanding very quickly. Don't like that. Oh, Nostradamus. Non-aggression pact. Oh, okay. Maybe? The fact that they kind of like me, I think is fine. I like there's a bunch of dwarfs in here too. And there's Hell Pit. Hell Pit is so cool on this map. Like, it's just a huge spiral with just like a bunch of settlements in it. They made a real big deal of it, which is very charming. Yeah, okay, let's say no. Because I think we're going to beat him up later. I know, technically we can get the Skaven on side, and that's cool and everything, but... Not that guy. He's rubbish. Alright, the Wormkins got destroyed. Which means these guys took another settlement. That's okay, that just means it'll be another settlement for us, doesn't it? So 1,000 Twisted Blessings. Such a generous gift is the 1,000 Twisted Blessings. Think of all the needle teeth and tentacles it bestows. Ooh, yum. Brilliant news. Presumably. So, Camotor is here. Yeah, doing a lot of recruitment, aren't they? Let's see. Am I going to be able to upgrade you soon? I am. We need a bit of extra cash. We need some more cash. It's okay, we'll get there. So yeah, I want to go Culling of the Week. Gore Feast. That's really nice for Chaos Warhounds and Manticores. Love that. Extra campaign movement range is always amazing. Rite of Ascension gives chosen... There's just a lot of good technologies, isn't there? Inscribed Armor. Warband upgrades cost goes down for all units. And armor plus 10 for all your Chaos Warrior style units. Love that. Yeah, that's cool stuff. Alright. Do we want to get any recruitment buildings or anything? That gives us sorcerers. We definitely want some sorcerers. So what actually does this do, really? Puts up your local warband unit capacity, but does that matter? I mean, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit for starting a new army. Nah, let's save our money. Let's save our money. I want to upgrade our capital. Okay, recruit 30 units. We'll do that. Eventually. You know, not really worth attempting. So let's put up the Monolith of Gut Rot. Let's make that more impressive. That's really like the name Monolith of Gut Rot. I could rename it. You know, I could rename it. But yeah, if you guys can think of something, just the Monolith of Oleg. Monolith of nutting Grobi, something, you know. Okay, so Oxalotl is here. It's right here. Starts with an Oracle, which is quite scary. Bunch of Astillodons. Wormkin Lair has a garrison too. We get some more Marauders. Oh boy. More Warhounds might be nice as well, actually. Let's get more Warhounds. So what I might do, to be funny, is set up an ambush. He'll almost certainly see us. Alright, this is almost certainly not going to work. But, can you imagine if it does? That'd be so good. Just be hilarious. So let's try it. Okay, apparently, I still had the order for him to move. Now that just feels a bit silly, doesn't it? Alright, fine. I couldn't see in the white. That's fine. I guess I'll just fight Oxalotl here then. That's a pity. I'm a bit saddened by that. Yeah, it's just a land battle. Alright, fine. Let's kill him the old-fashioned way. Alright. Let's go get him then. Right. We are going to have to... I wonder. I think we might just break straight through the middle. So we can get onto Oxalotl and his Troglodon early. And then we just have our Marauders try and hold the flanks. Like, I genuinely think that's going to be better for us. We got other units who can flank. So yeah, our Knights are actually going to go straight down the middle. And we don't actually have Dorga yet, do we? We don't. So Oleg's got to run. And yeah, Spawn of Nurgle can actually help hold the other side. And yeah, we have our Halberds as well. They should be in the middle. Alright, something like that. That seemed cool. Yeah, it seems fine. But yeah, with the Unbreakable unit on the side, I think that's okay. And yeah, Chaos Spawn, I'm not too fussed about them not being unbreakable. Like, not being unbreakable, not being breakable. There we go. I don't mind that, them not running away. Like, Chaos Spawn can be unbreakable. I'm not that fussed about them. Because it feels like, you know, it's thematic, and it's not like a lord or hero that you have to, you know, you've really invested in. So, I think it still works out okay. No, I suppose you should just start shooting things. Skin cohort, I guess. Yeah, just shoot whatever you like. And you know what? Let's just move you to there. Alright, I'm going to put you in your own group, and he can just shoot what he likes. Oh, one unit there isn't actually hidden, but that's okay. A lot of units are coming this way. Okay, come on, boys. Let's speed this up a bit, shall we? So, Dark Elf, a very wobbly, very tilted Dark Elf settlement here. Well, you know, raid camp or whatever. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, Skin Cohort, crushing it. Well, we're crushing the Skin Cohort. You know what I mean. Maybe. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. That's okay too. Alright, that should hold well. Yeah, move up and around. Yeah, these guys are going down quickly. Now, where is Oxalotl? Trying to find the little swine. Oh, it's a Bastillodon. Well, they're holding, but only just about. Alright, chase down those chameleon skins. This is a bit of a mess. What's the range on here? Ooh, we can reach. Excellent. Yeah, you shoot them instead. Oh, you're looking good. That's a crossguard. There he is. There's the little swine. Alright, looks like these guys are coming for us. Alright, let's try and get rid of him. Oh dear. I didn't see their chameleon stalkers in here. That's okay. I'm going to get some good flanks over here.
Do not meddle in my destiny.
The sod's gone again. Now, let's try and hit him. Oh, come on. I'm getting some good damage on them. And we're doing alright over here. Some of our hounds are a bit unhappy. I'm amazed these marauders are still in the fight. Very impressed by them. Let's move you up and around. How are things going over here? Alright, we've almost got rid of the Oracle. Okay, good. Let's go for them. Other hounds can come back, chase those skinks down a bit. Yeah, you aim for those skink cohort. Let's buff the crap out of you. Oh, you need to keep chasing that way. Alright, you guys looking pretty good. Let's get our knights moving. Alright, they're probably going to get wrecked. This is starting to buckle. That's okay. That is okay. There's the little swine. There he is. There he is. Alright, let's go get him. If you can. If you can get through here. God, that Oracle. What a pain he's become. Alright, you try and deal with him. This is a fun battle. I'm still a bit sad that we didn't get the... ambush. Largely because I ran straight at the enemy. Yeah, that's going to do it, really, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to do it. Alright, start chasing other units down. Alright, you run this way. And, oh my, hello. Hello there. Alright, you chase them down. Alright, how are things looking? Pretty good. Pretty good. He's having a bad day. Where's the Swords of Chaos? Oh, they're over here. Oh, they got great armor piercings. They should be able to do a good job there, actually. So we've definitely gone the right way around. I just don't have the magic. Oh, we kind of do, actually. Alright, let's hit them. Okay, good. I think Oxyothel's dead. His army is en route. Hopefully. This guy's bogged down enough. Okay, we couldn't quite get him there. Damn. Alright, come on. Buff, I really want you to hit them. I really want to kill that Oracle. Although it's a settlement battle, so actually the Oracle will be dead anyway. That's pretty cool. Did we kill... I think we did kill him, didn't we? Yeah, looks like we did. Alright, killed Oxyotl. All their Bastillodons are dead. Yeah, there's no recovering from this. He had a really good army. He starts with a really good army. Just starting with the Troglodon is massive. Alright, there we have it. Loads of money. Just wiped out so many enemies. And we have now got a lot of souls. I think we need to occupy this one, though. Or do we? No, Wormkin Lair isn't a capital, is it? So we'll give it to a vassal. We'll give it to a vassal. Be given to the Wormkins. Okay, we'll create a new vassal. Nice. Nice. And that was the end of the turn, so... Is that another full stack?
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though, for while the potential rewards are great,
that's not the greatest.
So too are the perils.
Thanks, buddy. So mortal concerns hold little interest with Chaos Gods, yet the tribes put great stock in raiding, so we must reward them. Raid this enemy. I mean, I can do that. It'll take a couple turns to get there anyway, so that's pretty good. Yep, we killed the Oracle of Sacred Plaques, sure did, and we now have Vanguard for Oleg the Everchosen. Secrets of the world's fate are now cast into oblivion along with the ancient hunter's soul. And Wormkins are now building an outpost as well. And there we go. Slayer of Kings is the mission that we just unlocked. So as Archaon, Oleg, rides onwards, many challenge him, but none can stand before his might. Sparing those who swear fealty, he slays the rest, claiming their warbands as his own by right of conquest. Now he receives word of another challenger, one who will not bend the knee. A mighty Chaos Sorcerer Lord defies him, daring to offer battle with a horde of warriors under his command. The sorcerer wields the wild energies of entropy itself, reshaping reality to better serve his whims and those of his dark masters. A word and a gesture from him can strip the flesh from a man's bones or cause a regiment of soldiers to burst into flames. Archaon makes his final preparations to pit the martial might of his troops against the raw magical power of his adversary. So yeah, it gives us Slayer of Kings, which is, pretty cool. I like that. We'll get that at some point. At some point. And this... No, we still can't upgrade that. Well, let's get the growth building here too, shall we? And let's get the income building here. And that's about it. Alright, good. So, we need to kill this guy. Amazing that he has so much stuff here still. Amazing that we have so much stuff. We got big replenishment that turn, so that's nice. Hearts of Iron might be nice. We got that maxed out already. It's probably going to be cavalry, right? Is going to be our other big focus. So let's fully upgrade that. We're going to have stand or die soon, which is pretty nice. Oh, and you got some level ups too, don't you? Ooh, we've got to pick another special thingy. So, extra weapon strength, extra armor, and I do like the extra authority. It feels like that is what Prince Ograx is here for. I'm sure Prince Ograx was taken from some fluff regarding Archaon. He's not a character I remember in the slightest in anything I have read. So if he's at all relevant, I don't care. He's just our nice little logistics boy. Okay, that's who he is. Don't worry about it. So, no, they're gonna run away. Oh, come on, come fight. In fact, could get some trolls. That could be fun. Yeah, we've got nothing gifted. I do enjoy Chaos Trolls. They got a bit of punch. I like them. Let's get Chaos Trolls. Might swap them out later, or give them to a different army or something. So, decisive victory, low casualties. We'll lose our Chaos Spawn if we don't fight it, so I think we're going to have to fight it. Normally, this would be about the time I would wrap up the episode, but I'm going to go a little bit longer because it's the first episode, and it's all a bit meta. I'm sure a lot of people are still a bit confused about who the hell Oleg is. Don't worry about it. Let's get to it. Alright. So, gone with a similar formation to last time, but doesn't work so well. Alright, let's bring you guys up. I don't like that much, actually. Tell you what, let's bring you over here. I think getting in these trees would make more sense so we can get a proper wrap on them. I'll do that. And yeah, let's just keep you out of that. I'm going to lock the group, put them in a more flexible one, and then run at the enemy. And we'll see. Oh, okay, they are going to go on their own. So we'll wait for them to push slightly into that side, I think. I'll pause them so the enemy moves forward more. Did I aim? Really? Head-canon went for them. Okay, let's go. Let's have them. I'm going to squeeze in a bit. And yeah, they're getting dealt with. Would have been nice if we got a bit of a plank or something on them, but it's alright. And yeah, there's Chaos Knights of Siege, I think can do some pretty big damage. And yeah, these guys are all blobbed up for me, which is nice. Right, we chase them down. Let's get into the back with them. Go kill this guy. You can whittle him down a bit. Most of that stuff is starting to get terrified by the spawn of Nurgle, which is great. Alright, charge into the rear there, please. Hellstriders into the red-crested skinks. Our head-canon. Yeah, look at this. Oh. Shame. Shame they missed. But yeah, just look at the damage being wrought here. Amazing. So decisive. Chaos Knights barely ever take any damage as well. Oh yeah, they're all having a bad day. Yeah, I think we basically won already. I mean, we're definitely basically won. Alright. Another Spirit Leech. Okay, you guys are all having fun. I'll say this head-canon. Great investment. Great investment. It has been doing wonders for us. And yeah, he's still trying to run. And another Spirit Leech. Perfect. Yeah, same for that now. And there it goes. Oh, that really upset them, seeing their lord get killed. Nice. Alright, well played, boys. Decisive victory. Alright, load of money. Excellent. And, well, favor. Let's get some souls as well. Yeah. Alright, off he goes. Good. Now, where are the... Okay, so that's where we need to raid. Looks like we're going to end up here first, though. But that's fine. We'll head there next. And yet we achieved victory over Lisbon a bunch of times. We've got the Skull of Catan. Interesting. Does damage per second and puts up spell mastery. So does that... Yeah, it causes damage to ourselves, but it makes us better at spells. That does sound kind of fun, actually. Because plus 40% is pretty huge. You know, you do something like a Purple Sun Azirius. Like, it'll just... I mean, it already basically deletes everything. And like a Burning Skull, maybe? Like, that could be pretty good. And buff the damage by 40%. So the Skull of the late Demonologist, Catan, continues to gibber in secrets that could drive the listener insane. It knows how to suck the winds from the energy. From the enemy, not energy. Being silly again. So Prince Golovach, I would like to maybe devote him to something. Corn or Nurgle? I want him to be, to have his wits about him, so he might go Nurgle. You know, because he got the replenishment and everything. You know, actually he'll lose all that stuff anyway, won't he? Because it's sort of replacing with a different guy, doesn't it? If I remember correctly. Yeah. I don't know, they're both pretty good. They're both good. Or maybe I just want to keep him undivided. I might just keep him undivided, you know. I mean, that would fit. That would still fit. I don't know. We'll think about it. So we got some extra cash. Still don't have the growth for that. One more turn, we can upgrade that. 4 more turns for him. Yeah, we need the growth buildings everywhere. We really do. We really need the growth buildings. Which, you know, we're getting them. We are getting them. Okay. Recruitment. Nothing yet. He is rank 4, so we can almost get another Chaos Warrior. These guys are rank 4. Rank 7 lets you convert them to Chosen. So the fact we're on turn 10, like, I think we're going to have some Chosen in this army pretty soon. We are going to have to get the technology, though. We are going to have to get that technology. I also want the movement range. There's a lot of things I want. Oh, there's a lot of things I want. I want all the technology. We need to get as many vassals as possible, as quickly as possible. There's also these guys. They look very cool. Trailing. God, Norska is massive. Absolutely huge. Absolutely huge on this map. Really satisfying to conquer, actually. I mean, like, running around all this area, it's interesting. Feels like a real maze. Just feels like a completely different campaign map. It's very cool. It's just lovely to have a change every now and then. It's why I still play the Realm of Chaos campaign every now and then. It's just nice to change your surroundings a bit. Keeps you on your toes. Anyway, guys, this is where we're going to end it. I'm generally going to aim for 45 minutes like I normally do on the channel for the rest of this series. But, you know, first episode. But, yeah, it's on it. Also, I need everyone to get a bit more used to the idea of Oleg the Everchosen, because I know a lot of you are probably still very baffled. But whatever, it's an Archaon campaign, alright? let's have some fun with it. So anyway, guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
Fools know we come to tear down their nation, slay their kings, and ravage their mortal remains!